Okay, today's class we're going to start a new topic that is called as business system group. Business system group, normally called as BSG. This is called as business system group. So before that, I would like to ask you, if you have created a plant, what is the location type for a plant in EWM? Once you do the sieve, what is the location type for the plant in EWM?
1001.
001. What about for shipping point?
1003.
003. Good. Okay. Thank you. Just I want to check. Now let's go to the business system group concept. What is business system group, and in which systems, in which purpose, what is the purpose of using the business system group? Suppose you have like S4 HANA decentralized. Suppose you have S4 HANA decentralized. Decentralized means what? You have multiple systems, either ECC or EWM. Either ECC or EWM. You have multiple systems. When you have multiple systems, suppose I have ECC North America, ECC Europe, ECC Asia. I have three systems for company, three ECC systems, and I have only one EWM system. I have only one EWM system, which is called central system. Now data will be sent from one system or three systems to EWM. End of the day, data need to be shared to EWM, right? From all the systems. So we need to link the three systems with EWM. Am I right?
Yes.
When you send the data from ECC North America to EWM, suppose you send some materials, and ECC Europe to EWM system, here also you send some materials. From ECC Asia, here also you send some materials from ECC to the EWM. Not only the materials, you send the plant. ECC North America, you have 10 plants. All 10 plants has been sent to EWM. ECC Europe, you created 10 plants for Europe. All 10 plants has been sent to EWM system, because end of the day you need to share with EWM what all plants are managing in the EWM. Same thing has been done from the Asia also. Is there any way either North America or Europe or Asia, same plant number, the 4-digit plant number will be used by different system? Is it possible or not?
Yes, possible.
Possible. Suppose
Yes.
you have some names, okay. If you go for Asia, you're creating a plant for Shanghai, okay. You are using one number which is called some 1000 number, example. Or else you are creating something like SHIN, Shanghai something. SHIN plant, there's a way, if the similar name is there in North America or Europe, they may use the same plant number. They were not aware that Asia is using the plant number. So Europe may create with the same naming convention, in this case, the plant number. They may have the same name. Their chances are there, okay. We cannot take risk, right? SHIN they are using, and China also they are using SHIN. So in this case, if you are sending the same data from two different systems, how system will recognize, how EWM will, in this case ECC will recognize, because system is different here. System is different. This is one client. This is one client. This is one client. Client number is different, right? Three different EC system is client number is different. This is called something called 910. 920. This is 930. We have three different clients, okay, for ECC. So if any of the client uses the same data that other client is using, in that case, ECC can recognize easily. I mean to say, like, it will accept to take the data, but EWM will accept or not. It's a duplication, right, for EWM. It's a duplication, right, for EWM.
No, it's a different client, right?
Different client, but what about EWM? In the end of the day, you're sending data to EWM, right? It will be accepted in the ECC. You have three different clients for ECC, three different systems for ECC, but they have only one system for EWM, right?
Yeah, but you can create here also the plant, I think, EWM also. Use mapping. Is that correct?
What do you mean? You mean to say three
I
different
mean,
EWM clients here, three different clients?
you can create another, I mean, name, you can do the name changing here in the EWM system.
No, you cannot change the names here. As I told you last time, when you created the plant, have you shifted to EWM or not? The plant which you created, the BNW plant. Have you shifted to EWM or not? The the BNW plant. When you shift to EWM, have you changed the plant number?
No.
You cannot change the plant number because EWM will not take care of creation of data. It will just receive the data from ECC. That's it. You cannot change something here, the main data. You
Yeah,
can change
but
some locations. That's it. Location means exact location of the plant. That's it. But you cannot change the plant number or plant name in the EWM. If you want to change something, you need to change in the ECC and again you need to send to EWM.
but if you're changing in the ECC, you have to set change everything in the whole system. I mean, the database plant. So
That's what, right? This is a different client, right?
but there's a different client with a different logical system, right? So you can refer that one.
What do you mean refer?
I mean, it's come from North America, so you have to refer the client 910. It come from Asia, so the client is 930. So two different plant.
No, let me complete. Let me complete. I think you're confused. Let me complete. So we have three different systems for ECC. So there is a way that one of the client uses the same naming convention of other client which they are using. In this case, when you send to EWM system, so in the EWM we cannot differentiate now because we are sending the only plant number. We are sending the only plant number. Suppose if you take the BNW plant number, what is the BNW plant number which we created? What is the plant number we created yesterday? Last week, sorry.
BMW1.
BM10. BM10, right?
BM10 was shipping point.
Okay. Yeah. So what is the plant number we created?
BMW.
BNW1, if I'm not wrong. Right?
WTI.
Yeah. The BNW1, okay. So you're sending the BNW1 plant from ECC North America to EWM. So in this case, system will create what? Exact BNW1 only it will create in the EWM. It will not create anything extra. And if you're sending from ECC Asia also, it will create the same plant in the EWM. Just it will create the data, that's it. When you create the data, what will happen? EWM system will tell that already BNW1 naming convention already created. System will tell that this naming is already used. So duplication is not possible in the EWM. We cannot duplicate. If you're sending from different systems also, you cannot do the duplication in the EWM. They cannot use the same plant number. So we cannot, it's just EWM cannot accept that one. So for this reason, we have something concept called BSG, Business System Group. Business System Group. This is the concept for the when you have multiple clients, either ECC or EWM, anything, either ECC or EWM. If you have multiple clients in ECC, one central EWM, or else only one ECC is there, multiple EWM systems are there, then in this case you are using something called BSG, Business System Group. What Business System Group will do normally? Business System Group, what it will do? You have ECC North America, Europe and Asia, and same thing I can do, copy. So the above one is without business system group. Now what will happen? And in the EWM, when it's in the data to EWM system, what will happen now? So this BSG is normally is activated through BAdI, okay? BAdI means it's a business add-on normally. It's a business add-on. Now what will happen? For any kind of data, material master or plant or any kind of vendor, not vendor, shipping point, mainly for the shipping points, plant and materials. For all these three data, there is a possibility of duplications. If you are using multiple systems, in that case, system will try to add a business system group, means something called for each logical system, for each client, okay, I can say like 900, client number is 900, okay. I will tell like BSG 900 at the rate SHIN. When you shift the plant, when you shift your plant, when you shift, sorry, BNW1. You shift your plant from ECC North America, which is client number 910, system will shift to EWM with BSG 900 at the rate BNW1. Means what? This is a plant number, but system will add this business system group. System will add this business system group to the BNW1 plant. The same way, when you shift your BNW1 plant from Shanghai, what will happen? System will shift to EWM. System will shift to EWM with BSG at 930, BSG 930 at the rate BNW1. Now system will differentiate or not in the EWM. Data is creating is duplicated or not in this case.
It is not.
Yeah, and we are avoiding the duplication, right? Not only for the plants, we are avoiding duplication for shipping points, receiving points, and for the materials. We're avoiding all the duplications right now.
Yeah.
So this is something we're using when you have multiple clients, which is called as business system group. And this activation is possible only through BAdI. What is BAdI? If you are new to SAP, what is BAdI, guys? BAdI means business add-ons. This is something related to something developments, okay? You will not touch this BAdIs normally. You don't have access to touch this BAdIs normally. You will not have access to touch the BAdI. Okay? This will be done through development team. Every company there is a development team will be there, ABAP team. Only ABAP team will have access to activate the BAdI And once they activate the BAdI, they need to put the logic in the BAdI. What logic? To identify the business system group before sending the data to the respective EWM system. It will modify the data. There's logic to be implemented in the BAdI to modify the data. Means what? What is modification? What modification? Add the
Prefix
BSG.
to the brand name.
BSG one.
Yes, it is called as prefix. Add the prefix. I can tell prefix. Add the prefix to the respective data. Add the prefix to the respective data. In the EWM, I'll show you. It will be here directly. No one activated the BAdI so far in the system. Normally it will be something like this. Okay. Can you see here? Extension, it will be prefix, it will be there normally here like this. When you get the system, you got the system, right? Your system. I think in your system it was activated. So in the S4 system, still I didn't get my access to S4. But if you have access to S4 system, please open this transaction. Okay. If you got your system access, open your S4 system and click on this button, okay, which is called search options. You can see here a lot of supply chain units, and you can see prefix also with, before the brand number. I forgot these credentials. Is it clear? We indicated the materials and all. So no materials available. Let me see.
BSG concept will come under decentralized, right?
When you have decentralized S4, decentralized ECC, when the decentralized is there, when you have one central system, okay, normally, either ECC or EWM, when you have one central system, then the BSG concept will come into picture. Clear?
Yeah. So in this example, Shanghai example, so Shanghai will be duplicate. So that BSG will change that naming convention into
Yes.
unique names, and it get accepted in the EWM, right?
Yeah, exactly. Can you see here? for this material. Okay, so in this case, don't think like the plant number will be BSG. Okay, again. Now in this case, what is the plant number in the EWM? What is the plant number in the EWM?
BMW1.
BNW1 only. Okay, don't think like it is BSG 900 that is BNW1. Okay, it is just like a prefix, just to identify for the system purpose. Technically, system need to identify this is BNW1 plant belongs to this client, and this is the BNW1 plant belongs to 930 client. Technically, to understand the system, we are adding this prefix. Okay, the plant number is BNW1 only. This is to technically to understand by the system. If you see for this material, what is this material you having? It is recording the data. It is recording the data. This material is coming from which system? BSG at the rate 900. It is coming from this system. Suppose if you have same material from different system, 930 system. In this case, what the system will do? System will create the material and system will tell that BSG underscore 930. We have one central EWM system is there. We have three multiple ECC systems. In this case, data will be coming from three different systems to the one EWM system. So there is a possibility of duplications. So the business system group will avoid all duplications that we are receiving to the EWM system. Am I clear?
So where are you doing this configuration in the EWM system? Is that
Yes.
correct?
If you go to EWM system here, as I told you, this is not only configuration, it's a BAdI development. Okay, go to the SPRO, SCM Extended Warehouse Management, and go to SCM basis, guys, here. SCM basis, and go to integration. And here you can go to system landscape because this belongs to the landscape part. And if you see maintain business system group, here you need to maintain what all ECC systems that is connected with one EWM system. Means you need to maintain BSG 910, how it is there here, BSG 910, BSG 920 and BSG 930. You need to maintain three business system groups here. Means in your company, in your EWM system is connected with how many ECC systems. You need to maintain the respective business system groups. Okay, and you have something called BAdIs normally. Something called BAdI developments will be there. BAdI for specific applications. We don't have access to open any kind of BAdIs normally. So if you go to SAP notes, normally when you get some job in SAP, okay, you'll get access to the SAP notes, okay, access to the SAP, and also you can check the BAdIs. Okay, normally you'll give it to the development team, okay, that check for the BAdI for this one, and they're going to check the BAdI and they're going to activate the BAdI normally. They're going to activate the BAdI normally. Clear? You can have a lot of BAdIs will be there with respect to product, with respect to location, business partner. Lot of BAdIs will be there. Okay, here, but you are not supposed to activate any BAdI from system. This is not your job. Okay, in this case, this is a BAdI. They can use it, but they need to activate the BAdI and they need to add some logic in the BAdI. Okay, in the product, if you see, there's a product, a lot of BAdIs are there. Inbound processing for product means if you're receiving the product to the EWM system, how system need to create the product. So you need to activate the BAdI and you need to add the logic for the BAdI. Am I clear? Am I clear, guys? Any confusion? Guys?
Yes, Ram. Yeah.
Yes, Ram.
Yeah, if you're clear, just let me know. That's it.
Am I
So Ram,
audible, Ram?
Yes.
so
Yeah,
for example, we have the company is using only EWM module, okay, and there's no ERP like ECC to create any plant. Then how only EWM module has the plant data. Right now, as in our case, we are the business is using two modules like ERP and EWM. But we can the data is communicating, everything is going on. But only what if it's only EWM module they have.
See, if you have only one client, there is no need of BSC, right? One ECC and one EWM system is there. Either it can be decentralized, it can be embedded. If you have only one client is there, then why we need BSG? It's not required, right?
No, I
Got
mean,
it?
I'm asking about the plant.
Sorry?
I'm asking
What?
about the plant. If plant, we cannot create on EWM module, right?
No, you cannot create in the EWM part. You just need to be delivered. You are using embedded or decentralized.
If it is embedded, only company is using EWM. How we can create plant in EWM module?
See, embedded means it will be only one. Normally, in embedded, you have multiple systems or one system in this case. I mean to say, you are using S4. I understand. Okay. In the S4, are you using embedded or decentralized?
Embedded. Yes.
Embedded. In that case, it will be mixed, right? When only one client, you have ECC and EWM, both will be there. How can you tell that you are not using ECC?
Then what about decentralized systems? There only
Decentralized means you have separate system for EWM and separate system for the your S4 ECC. I can tell like to understand your part. In S4, all the modules will be there. Okay. In EWM, we have only EWM module will be there.
So if company is maintaining just EWM module, so they will also.
They cannot maintain only EWM module. Okay. Normally.
Okay.
Without data, they can maintain. See, there's a lot of possibility is there. They can maintain, but 99% of the companies they don't maintain only EWM. Without ECC or without S4 system to get the basic of data, they will not use direct EWM system. No company will use direct EWM without having the ECC or S4 system.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Ram,
good.
Ram, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, this config is done by basis team or this has to be done by the
Above.
Okay.
It's not a config, it's a development.
Okay. And one more thing, like if we have different ERP systems put together as you explained, so if the same part numbers are being used by all the three clients, then what would be the?
That's what I told you right now. Same thing we discussed right now, right? I told the part number only. This part you are using the same part, then you're using the BSG right here. BSG
Yeah, but
901.
if it is used by 920 and 910 other plants, then
But warehouse number will be different, right?
yeah, okay, yeah, got it.
So this to identify the BSG and also the warehouse number will be different. First of all, three different plants means three different warehouses will be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it is the same warehouse, then
If the same warehouse, why is the requirement of two different? I mean, with the same naming, why do we have two different products? What's the point?
no, like if three plants with the three storage locations connected to the same warehouse with a different client, then they will be having same warehouse, right?
Yeah, but it's fine. Okay, we can link. We can have only one warehouse, right? In this case also. Three different locations we can divide with respect to storage types in EWM, not storage locations, right?
Yeah.
No need of having three different warehouses in this case also. Okay. Now we should discuss something about the changes. Okay. Now we have some materials or plant or something. Okay. Vendor something. We have something called material master, right? In the ECC or EWM, sorry, in the ECC or S4, we have something called material master or business partner or plant. Business partner or something or plant data. So when you create the data, how it will move to EWM normally? When you create some materials or when you create some business partners or vendors, how it will be moved to EWM system? What is the way?
Safe.
CIF. CFM1 and CFM2. Good. Now, if you make some changes to the data, suppose you created some material and you want to change some data. Okay, then again, if you do some changes need to be sent to EWM or not normally?
Yes, it has
Yes.
to be sent.
It has to be sent to the EWM system now. How it will be sent again?
Again safe.
Again CIF, right?
If-
You are right. Again CIF we should do in the logically, but we have one more thing is there that is called as a concept. We have one CFM1 and CFM2. Okay, but in case if you don't want to use CFM1, CFM2 for changes, okay, then we have something called BTE, ALE and BTE normally. ALE and BTE. What is ALE and BTE normally? So ALE is something, periodically system will send the data to EWM. It's a concept, a functionality given by SAP normally. Okay, periodically. Changes will be sent periodically to EWM system. BTE will send immediately. Send immediately to EWM system. All changes only. All changes will be sent immediately to EWM system. If you activate the BTE and if you activate the ALE, system will send periodically. So let's see, let's go to ECC. Go to SPRO, implementation guide, and here go to integration with other SAP components. Integration with other SAP components. Which component? It's EWM component. In EWM, we are discussing about the data transfer, basic settings for data transfer. Okay, and here change transfer for master data. Change transfer for master data. So here we have configure change transfer for master data. So we have like Sensi, we have for customers, we have material master, we have vendors, everything is there here. And here we have something called options. If you see here, what options we have? Blank is for no change transfer. Means if you keep blank, no changes will be transferred to EWM system. You need to use CFM1, CFM2 transaction. Suppose if you use T2, 2 is for what? BTA transfer immediately. BTA transfer immediately. If you use 1, what will happen? ALE change transfer periodically. Means if you activate the BTE, once you make change, automatically it will reflect in the EWM system. If you use 1, it will go on a daily job basis. Periodically it will go to the EWM system. When you use blank, it will not go any transfers. It is available for material master, customers and vendors. These three. Am I clear? This job you need to set up for ALE. I told you periodically, right? This periodically system will trigger. Okay. Normally in the real time you will use BTS. In case if you are using automatic, we are using BTEs. Business transaction events normally. These are real time we will use, okay? Business transaction events. No one will ask you, just for your knowledge. Something called business transaction events. Let me get one material. Go to.
Will there be any IDOC created?
No IDOCs will be there, only queues will be there here.
Okay.
Okay, IDOCs, forget about IDOCs. There is something called queues. Okay. I'm creating one material. Material type is ROH. So what is our plan number? I created this material. Still the connections are not maintained properly. I need to see. CFM1. So I told you this one, right? When you're sending some data, you need to follow the naming conventions. BNW underscore mat. So same thing you need to use for all materials, okay? You cannot use whatever you want. You can use it, but it will become a lot of mess, okay? I'm sending this material belongs to this plant. Now if you execute, system will show you the data. Can you see? One was found. What is one? This material belongs to this plant. Now click on generate integration model. Now go to CFM2. Now go to CFM2. Same data you need to input here and execute. We'll find the mat here. New status. Click on OK. Select this item. Click on start. System will try to send this data to the EWM system. Branched application log. Yes, it was successful. No errors are there. Completed. Both are in completed status. Okay. Now go to EWM system. Delete this transaction, don't worry. Input the material, global data, display. So we have the material, can you see? The test BNW has been came from ECC EWM system. The material has been came from ECC to the EWM system. Now I am making some changes to material group something. I am making some changes to the material group. Not only material group, anything you can change. Okay. Go to ECC again. Go to MM02. Input the material. I just want to change the basic data. 00104 I am changing to 00101. 00101 I am changing. Okay. Now I'll go to EWM system. Okay. I'll reopen the transaction again. Okay. SAP EWM matter. This is for the material mastered at global data level. Means central level. Central. central data. SAP APO MAT1. Okay. Now global data. Click on display. Can you see 00101? What we updated? Can you see 00101? Okay, it was changed automatically. How it changed, guys? With the help of what? Help of what?
BT.
Help of BTEs. It will change with the help of BTEs. Clear? Any confusion here? So you can use activate the BT for customers, materials, and vendors. Let me know any questions up to here.
Ram, this will be applicable only in case of decentralized, correct?
No. We have for embedded also, we have port master and material master. Two different things are there.
Okay, because in earlier class we discussed that we need to only shift a plant and receiving point, shipping point. So any change to this master data will not be reflected automatically in centralized EWM.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. For material master, you don't require SIF again, okay? It will be converted automatically. In embedded, we have something called automatic. So you don't need to have all these functionalities in the embedded.
Exactly.
Okay, for materials and vendors, you use the same BP transaction in the embedded. So no need of all these things in the embedded systems. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions we have? No questions. Thank you. Hope you are getting understanding. Hope you are understanding everything, right? If any confusions, let me know.
In S4 EWM, it's a different server, means it's a combined server, means MM.
It depends, right? I told you there are multiple possibilities are there normally. Depends, right? So in the material master, if you have some custom fields are there. If you have some custom fields are there, what are custom fields, guys? In material master, if you have some custom fields, what is mean by custom fields, guys?
As per the business requirement, adding up new fields into the material master.
Adding a new field to the material master normally. As per the company requirement, we're adding some new fields. Okay, we're adding some new field here. Example, we're adding some new fields here with our own data. So the company will have their own fields normally. In that case, how do you send your own fields to the EWM system? You need to shift right to the EWM system. How will you shift to EWM system normally?
To CFM1.
But how system will recognize the custom fields? The CFM1, CFM1 and CFM2 is for what normally? It will
Standard
recognize
fields.
the standard fields automatically or custom fields automatically? The CFM1 is mainly for the standard fields. It will not recognize the custom fields.